Hi guys, this is Anna from Anna and Ivy, and today I will show you how to use the animated font inside of Photoshop 2018 or newer. So you will need Photoshop 2018 or newer. If you want to use the animations inside of Premiere Pro, After Effects, Final Cut Pro, or DaVinci Resolve, which is for free, you can of course do so. There it's super easy to use because you simply drag and drop it into your timeline as you would do with normal footage. Since Photoshop is a bit different but also has a lot of opportunities, I just want to show you how to use it inside of Photoshop. So I just created a random size file, and then I will simply drag and drop my first image in here. Of course you don't need to drag an image, but I have found this beautiful portrait of me and my dog, so I thought, why not? So just a quick adjustment. So the first thing is you will find all the animated files or elements inside of the animation folder. There you will see at the beginning nothing because the font builds up, as you can see here. Just another quick information which is also available inside of the description. You will have access to a test file which is inside of the description before you purchase this collection. So you can test it out simply with this is only one letter, but if you want to check if you can use this kind of file, go to the description and download the test file. The other thing is the rough version of the animation or the letters is only available as animation or as PNG elements, and only the uppercase elements, no alternates, no lowercase. So this is only an additional bonus, just to make this clear, but you will find all information inside of the description too. So let's simply drag and drop like 3 letters in here. This is only for demonstration, so it's not really beautiful at all, just to make sure I cover the important parts of the Photoshop animation thing. I don't know. So the next thing is you will need a timeline, which you can find under window and then timeline. Then click on create video timeline. Don't click on create frame animation. Please make sure to click on create video timeline. Here we go. Now our background is not visible in here. I will unlock it, and then I will already see there's a difference between this, the length of the background and the animation of the font. So just make sure all your layers have the exact same or the length you want them to have. So just make sure to check your timeline before you export. So I will make it a bit longer because it's a bit, I don't know, nicer to see the font disappear and then have like 1 second left before the animation stops. And here we go. So you can of course also make it the same length, it's up to you. Now I will transform or scale these letters down. So you work with these animation inside of Photoshop as you would do with normal layers, so there's no big difference. Yeah, Command T for transform or edit to free transform. Make them smaller. And here we go. Now to move them around and position them as you want them to. So the next thing, I just want to show you how to change the color. Simply go down here to FX, color overlay, and there make sure your color overlay blend mode is set to normal. Here we go. So change this to maybe same thing. let me see, color overlay, maybe choose a more intense color. Here we go. So the other thing you can do with these animations is, of course, as I said before, you can use them like you would do with normal layers, or like you would use normal layers. So of course you can also use filters on top. So let's put a filter on top. Here we go. And so on. So now we will export this whole thing. Go to File, Export, and then Render Video. Oh, just one more thing. You can of course mask things out. So in case you want to mask out the face of this beautiful dog, simply do as you would do with a normal layer. So there's no big difference. Here we go. So the animation works perfect with or without the mask, just for your information. So back again, File, Export, Render Video, choose your destination folder, name your file, and then make sure your size is set to document size, and that's it. So my frame rate, I don't know, I would leave it like this. You can also change it to 2997, it's really up to you, but my setting was 30 frames per second, so I will leave it like this. And then simply render. This will take a tiny bit longer than it would take in for example, Premiere, because Photoshop is not used or not made to export videos, so to speak. So I mean, it's possible, but it takes a bit longer. So yeah, I hope you like this whole project with the animated font. There's no other option than enjoying it, in my opinion. So if you don't like it, what's going on? Please explain. So, no, just kidding. So yeah, I will fast forward this whole section because otherwise I will just talk random stuff. Yeah, our animation is ready. Isn't this beautiful? It is, right? So once again, here we go with a beautiful mask. Wow, I'm so talented. Yeah, so this is the animation. Of course, as I said before, if you only want to put some text on top of your video, it's of course faster and of course better to use it inside of Premiere Pro, for example. But if you want to make, like, I don't know, animated Instagram postings or nice Instagram stories or Pinterest pins, maybe, I don't know, this might be a good option. So